Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
You already know what it is. Oh, yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing. And if you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. And today we talking about Wayno versus Akademiks. Now, it's a little bit weird because they both come from the Everyday Struggle show on Complex. Really dope time. And I think that's when Wayno was starting to get in his journalism bag. And we know Akademiks has been doing his thing from home, but Nadeska was the journalist. Coming from a person that has a journalism background, you give somebody a camera and a mic, it's just up to whoever wants to believe whatever it is they have to say. But Ak has been talking a lot about Jay-Z, like just kind of like how Trump talks a lot about Obama. It's just certain men always talking about certain men. Always talking about Wayno. Recently, the whole situation with the chat wizard Jeep, that guy in Australia, if you haven't, go check out that episode. He's saying that Charlemagne and and Wayno have something to do with this information being put out. I don't really know what's going on, but Ak is basically just saying like he doesn't really count Wayno because he's a Rockefeller person that Jay-Z dangles the chains in front of, and that Charlemagne is really the op. I don't really know, but let's get into this clip of Ak talking about Charlemagne and Wayno and Jay-Z and everything else.
Charlemagne, and this is why I think Charlemagne and Wayno, this is why y'all got the wrong horse in the race. There's no matter what y'all do, my nigga, y'all will never make a 60-year-old rapper the hottest rapper in the genre, bro. That time has came and passed, gang. That's why I was saying what we want to talk about is this new Future, this new YB. Listen, we get what Jay-Z's doing, but I question if Jay-Z's a topic of conversation. He's 60 years old, my nigga. He'll never, 2004 will never come back. I know that was like your heyday. Charlemagne had hair. He was running around, fucking white bitch. It's just over, gang. It's over. This is our shit now. This shit over. It's kind of new media, but I know he loves Jay-Z. Jay-Z, he used to be like an intern. I get it. I kind of just give Wayno a pass. Like, Wayno just be chatting. Like, yo, Wayno just be chatting. You feel what I'm saying? Wayno just be chatting. But Charlemagne is the first. He's like, Charlemagne is like, he's like the leader of the Avengers for Jay-Z. Like, when I seen him show up on the battlefield, I'm like, oh, they're serious. Like, Wayno just giggling it out. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Wayno's looking at it like he just hit an algorithm. Charlemagne is there to squabble. Like, I'm like, what?
When he says that this stuff is not about Jay-Z, it's not about Jay-Z, but I don't think nobody talks about Jay-Z currently more than Akademiks and Akademiks TV. Now, let's go.
Not true.
Yeah, I'm not going to hold you as a person that's on the internet and I see certain things. Wayno had a point when he was like, who talks about Jay-Z more than Ak? And Ak was like, that's not true. But there are some tweets from Akademiks TV, and it says, Akademiks says Wayno spilled the beans and said the quiet part out loud about Charlemagne having allegedly, let me run that back. Akademiks says Wayno spilled the beans and said the quiet part out loud about Charlemagne having alleged equity in the casino that Jay-Z wanted to buy up in Times Square. This comes after Charlemagne came under fire for allegedly violating FCC rules by heavily promoting the casino and advocating for it, built while allegedly having equity in the deal. I'm not going to hold you. What's kind of strange about that with this whole casino thing, first and foremost, shout out to Nas and his casino. And even though this is not about Nas and the whole Jay-Z thing, like, isn't stake and all the things that Drake is doing and Aiden Ross and all this betting and the sports stuff, it's like, why is Akademiks TV, whether it's Ak or not, you can't say whatever, reporting about Jay-Z, Charlemagne, and the casino? Like, regardless of if you say you don't talk about them a lot, your brand is tweeting about it a lot. So I see where Wayno is coming from that. And then so there's another tweet. And again, I'm just team truth. That's all I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, and Wayno's not paying me. I'm not Rock Nation or Rockefeller. So let me just put that disclaimer out there. I'm Taz Tikoon, Tasmania show, Tazzy's Baddies, you dig? But it's a clip, a tweet that says, Akademiks reacts to the political strategist confirming that Charlemagne was a part of alleged PR campaign for the casino Jay-Z wanted up in Times Square. This comes after Charlemagne came under fire for, like, okay, did I just read the same thing? Okay, it's a different tweet. And then he put, hold up. Akademiks was heartbroken. Oh yeah, this one. Akademiks was heartbroken after finding out Leonard McKelvey, which is Charlamagne the guy's real name, was officially listed as a promoter sponsor under Rock Nation 540 West 26th Street, Jay-Z's corporate headquarters in Chelsea, and the Caesar Palace Times Square gaming application filed with New York State. A sponsor and gaming license bid is someone like, and then his other tweet, this is, oh my gosh, Twitter fingers. Like, what? Charlamagne, you broke my heart with this one. My media idol been working for my biggest ops all along. I feel like there was a point, like, when what is Charlamagne always says, you know, the truth doesn't matter when a lie is more entertaining. We're at a place right now where people can put AI, all types of things out or whatever. But again, going back to what Ak said, like, that was just a couple of tweets right there about Wayno saying, who talks about Jay-Z more? And there are some people that can be a media planted to say things. I think something happened with Meg Thee Stallion with her whole case, where there's people that are just literally, I heard during the case with Diddy, people are coming up to you and then telling you the story. So there's it's murky waters being a journalist, and you got to really make sure you vet your information, because if you clip farming and you click on the clickbait, oh, such and such said this, and I'm like, did you watch the whole video? Did you read the whole book? Like, it's, I'm not gonna lie, it's just, I don't know, like, seeing stuff like this, it's like reading is fundamental, but people really aren't reading. It's like they get a headline and they just run with it. Like, I don't get it. But I don't know. This whole situation with Ak talking about Wayno and his chain with Rock Nation and everything is just kind of like, I get when journalists talk about each other, and I'm not trying to be a part of that. At the end of the day, I'm on the media, so I'm subjected to being a part of whatever. But like I said, I can't pinpoint what's going on, but it does feel very directed. And it's a lot of men. It's a lot of stuff. But if y'all go check out the episode of like Wayno responding to what Ak said, y'all can see like his energy and everything like that. Like, yo, who the fuck is you talking to? You know what I'm saying? So if y'all, what we about to do right now is we about to get into this clip of Wayno basically responding to the live stream of Ak talking to him, saying, yo, who the fuck is you talking to?
I feel bad for Wayno. I don't know if Wayno's like a man without a country. The Rock Nation. I think Jay-Z FaceTimes Wayno, dangles a Rock Nation chain, be like, bad. No, that's not Bad Boy. What's the Rockefeller slogan? Like, you're about to get it. Like,
this nigga Ak said I ain't have a country. Is it? Nigga, ain't nobody out here trying to get drafted by none of these niggas. Wayno 119 is his own entity. I built this shit brick by brick, nigga. You ain't gonna take this shit from me. Fuck is you talking about? You know the work I put in, nigga. You know the sacrifices I made. You know the conversations we had when I told you I was gonna start my own channel. Stop playing with me, Ak. Who the fuck is you talking to, nigga? This nigga acting like he 25 years old. Ak, you not 25, nigga. Show us your birth certificate. You a Donald Trump fan. Now let's pull some Trump shit on you. Ak, show us your birth certificate and show us the year you was born so we could all come to some reconciliation. Cause you be fronting, nigga. You be acting like you some young nigga out here. Ak, you not young. You in your 30s, nigga. You closer to 40 than you is 30, so stop it.
Oh, shout out to Wayno, man. Definitely standing on business. Like, I don't know what it is about hip hop and aging, and at the end of the day, we all gotta grow. We all got an expiration date, and we all getting the fuck up out of here. We cannot be here forever. So I just don't know what it is about this, YN, YB generation. Like, we don't respect the fucking OGs. Like, how the fuck is the YNs and the YBs gonna lead us to do anything? And when he calling him out, like, yo, where your paperwork at? Where your birth certificate at? You know what I'm saying? Because again, Akademiks' whole thing is like how irrelevant Jay-Z is. And I'm like, from what it looks like with this freestyle that he did at the Roots picnic and his 30th anniversary and him taking over our old train system, like, come on, he's really like I feel like we back at the era of the album rollout. Like, shout out to the clip, shout out to VA. Like, it felt like it went to that, to Cardi. Like, you really can't just hide behind whatever, which is why Drake dropped the ice block. He said, I'm going to just drop an ice block in the middle of it. Like, respectfully, like, I'm not knocking it, but I'm like, if I was to choose a pop out and a rollout from Iceman versus Jay-Z's 30th anniversary Reasonable Doubt, like, I would just say that Jay-Z's feels a little bit more younger and fresher and nostalgic than all the stuff that Ak is saying about Jay-Z and his age. But respect the Jay-Z age. At the end of the day, we all got to grow. But we're going to get into this clip of Ak talking about the YBs leading everything in response to the whole age thing that Wayno was talking about.
too much, because I know there's a huge crowd that Jay-Z has influenced that do want to feel that nostalgia. Cool. But y'all be trying to this is what I said. The relevant rappers ignore Jay-Z. Jay-Z's not on the field, my nigga. Jay-Z's not on the field. It's like if Shaquille O'Neal comes at halftime and he's commenting at the halftime show. He's not in the game. That's what I've been telling y'all about Jay-Z. So when y'all, I know y'all love him so much, get that Jay-Z nonsense out of here. The active rappers on the scene, you see, y'all had to stop with the Kendrick stuff because he's not doing nothing. He's not providing us with nothing no more. But I kind of feel bad because I'm watching Wayno trying to convince us that Jay-Z's popping. Bro, if you're talking about popping hip-hop, we're not talking about Jay-Z. Jay-Z hasn't released a song since I don't know when, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but between Dame Dash saying nobody gives a fuck about Reasonable Doubt and then I can't say that. Like, music is timeless. That's almost like saying that when Drake's music ages that it's not going to have any relevancy, but great music is timeless. So I'm not jacking that at all. And this whole thing about him working with Roc Nation, again, Wayno has worked for Rockefeller. It was a whole different era, State Prop, Dipset, everything, Dave East, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So when it's like, it's almost like watching people's, like I try my best not to deal with people that try to give me pieces of the information. Like, don't tell the story if you don't have the full story, because it ends up like turning into stuff like this. Like it's almost like saying that Wayno got a handout. Wayno got on Everyday Struggle with him. And from what I've seen, from I'll Do It Myself, it looked like he'd been doing it by himself with him building his whole platform and everything. But we're going to get into another clip now of Wayno just talking about, like, yo, how self-made he is and how his opportunities led him to where he is. But, like, yo, don't get it twisted. Like, he did it himself.
As far as me being an intern, Akademiks, when you address Wayno as a former Roc Nation intern or a Jay-Z intern, please address the fact that no, Wayno was not just a fucking Rockefeller intern. Wayno was in the mailroom delivering mail to Rockefeller Records. Got fired from the mailroom. Wanted to find something to do so I could stay the fuck out the street as an 18-year-old because all of my friends was going to prison and getting killed. And got an internship and worked my way from the mailroom to an internship to an actual job that I had with Rockefeller Records where I was at A&R. See, niggas is going to try to dilute or water it down and say what a nigga did or didn't. I know what I worked on. All the artists I worked with know what I worked on when it came to Rockefeller. But I'm just saying, if you're going to address Wayno and you're going to address anything with Rock, leave the nation out. Put Rockefeller behind that shit, because that's what I stand on.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it's a lot of people out here that will say what you don't do and the credit and the work that you put in. He about to hit 100K subscribers. Shout out to Wayno. Like, I really can't stand when someone that hasn't been around something says what someone has credit for, because got a chain, the OVO chain from Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it is and why he thinks that Wayno and Charlamagne the God, it's really like it's almost and Drake versus Jay-Z and Charlamagne and Wayno. And I don't think that it's given that. He's over here talking about Jay-Z be dangling Roc Nation chains in front of you and you be going crazy and you be doing and like, I don't know. It's just almost like people are like, you know, what's the line that Kendrick said? Don't tell no lies about me. I won't tell no truths about you. Right now, we don't know what the fuck the truth is about anything. It's like, really? You just want to just stay like prayed up and locked in because people are always, it's just really messy. Like I'm like, I feel like conversations, like people don't people no more, if that's the thing. Humans don't human no more. And then when you get on the internet, you got these young impressionable kids like, well, I'm gonna believe Trap Lord Ross, or I'm gonna believe Act, or I'm gonna believe Wayno, or I'm gonna believe Charlamagne or Angie or Tazzy, like whoever the case is, man. It's always two sides to the story and the truth. But y'all let me know what y'all think the truth is in the comments. Do y'all really think that Wayno and Charlamagne work for Jay-Z and Roc Nation and they have this thing that they're trying to do? And that, like, I don't care. But again, I'm here, I'm talking about it. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's go.
Tikoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter fucker like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tikoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon, damn. All your bitches bad, tell them they can come along.